Hello again, everyone. This is Chris Sciria, and that's Robert Harding. And this is the Citizen Sports Weekly for the Thanksgiving Eve edition, November 25th, 2015. Now, you might have noticed I'm wearing sunglasses, but these aren't just any sunglasses.
These Tony Sperano.
No.
I knew I had it, didn't he?
No. These are my Ray-Ban Wayfarer sunglasses. And if you know your history, you know these obviously were very popular in the 50s and 60s. But they became popular again in the 1980s when Tom Cruise wore these sunglasses in Risky Business. And the reason why I'm wearing them is because Friday is my 30-year high school reunion. Auburn High School, class of 1985. Getting back together.
Wow.
Yes.
30 years.
I don't know how many people are going to show up for this shindig. But I figured, let's do a little 80s thing here, and let's wear the 80s sunglasses. So I'm going to look kind of cool here for a little bit.
I suppose.
And to be honest with you, our picks were pretty cool last weekend.
I'll say.
Because Robert was 1-5, I was 2-4. We are tied.
Don't listen to us, folks.
38-28. Yes, our picks are turkeys. Very appropriate this Thanksgiving, isn't it? So, gobble, gobble, all right. So we're going to pick 6 NFL games. Let's get right to it. First game, we're going to pick, I think, the best game tomorrow in Thanksgiving lineup here of football games. Carolina, undefeated, 10-0, at Dallas.
A Tony Romo-led Dallas.
The Cowboys, who are 3. Actually, do you realize the Cowboys are the number 16 seed right now in the NFC? With the Panthers being the number 1 seed. If the season ended today and you had to seed the teams in the playoffs, obviously Carolina number 1, 10-0, but believe it or not, the Cowboys at 3-7 are the 16 seed.
That's amazing.
So the Cowboys literally will have to run the table to get into the playoffs to obviously probably get the NFC East title, and of course the Giants have a 2-game lead on that. So they're alive. Okay, it's not looking good, but they're still alive. And if you know me being the Dolphins fan, Tony Romo came back and led the Cowboys to a win over the Dolphins, although I always said the Dolphins kind of really shot themselves in the foot with a lot of bad mistakes. But anyways, here we go. Big game, Tony Romo, Cam Newton. It's the 4 o'clock game, 4:30 game on CBS. Great game. And, I'll tell you this, I like the Cowboys. I'm calling the Cowboys. They're going to end the Panthers' regular season winning streak, which I think is around 14 games now.
It's up there.
And
sure.
I think Tony Romo is definitely the cure-all for the Cowboys' issues. Now, he can't play defense, obviously, but the Cowboys have a solid defense, and I think they're going to be able to do enough to stop Cam Newton. Plus, they're playing in Dallas, big crowd, the holiday, prime time, everything else, So, call me crazy. I like the Cowboys to beat the Panthers.
I'm riding this Panther wave.
Oh, boy.
I'm staying with them. I think they're a better team than we thought.
I agree with you. They are a better team than we thought, but they're going to lose one eventually.
Oh, yeah. I think it'll come against a NFC South foe. I think they'll lose a couple games this year with the schedule they have. I just don't think it's going to be this one.
All right. Our next game, staying in the NFC East, is the first place New York Giants, and they're going on the road to the Washington Redskins. And this is, I'll tell you, I picked this game because looking at the point spread, it opened up as a Giants 1-point spread. Now they're up by 2.5. The Redskins laid an absolute egg last week. They played horrible last week, okay? The Giants, they had their bye, so you can't really say anything much about it. But again, division game, I think the Redskins, especially Kirk Cousins, are going to be pretty motivated to redeem themselves from last week. And the Giants are due for one of their stumbles. They just don't go on these long winning streaks. They kind of go one loss, win, loss, So I like the Redskins to win this game.
Wow. Well, I'm taking the Giants. I just think they're the better team. I don't have a lot of faith in Cousins, even though he has played well for stretches this season. This is a big game for the Giants, and I think they'll pull it out.
All right. Our next game, Robert's Buffalo Bills, smarting off that tough loss to New England. Oh, they came so close. It wasn't only for the officiating and the fumbles,
Sterator,
and the drop passes, and all the other little mistakes that the Bills made that kind of cost them a little bit. But hey, blame the officiating if you want, Bills fans. He isn't. I'm saying there are other Bill fans that like to blame the officiating.
the shades are throwing shade.
I might have to keep these on. It depends. If I have a good week, I'm definitely going to be wearing these again next week.
With these lights,
you got to
your
go
eyes
on.
aren't gonna
I know.
adjust.
You got to go on 'em. So, all right. So, Kansas City. Remember, Kansas City was 1-5.
I do.
They're 5-5.
Yes,
They're
are.
in the wild card picture now. They're
Don't tell me.
And Arrowhead is a very tough place to play.
Oh boy.
The Bills back-to-back road games, short week. They're a little banged up. Tyrod Taylor was holding that collarbone. Seemed like the whole fourth quarter there.
He's fine.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
I'm taking the Bills.
Of course you are.
This isn't a heart pick for me. It's a head pick.
Yeah.
I just think that after their performance against the Patriots, they're a little motivated. They almost had that game.
I give you that. Yeah.
I think they're going to come out against Kansas City. Kansas City's played some stinker teams in the past few
Right.
weeks. So,
That's true.
Yes, they've won 4 games in a row, but let's consider the schedule.
Okay.
I think the Bills will pull it out.
Alrighty. Next game, my Miami Dolphins on the road at MetLife Stadium, which means hashtag MetLife Takeover, as thousands of Dolphin fans converge upon East Rutherford to cheer on the Aqua and Orange. And you know something? They usually win in the Meadowlands. The Dolphins, it's kind of weird. It's like the Dolphins and Jets usually split, and each team wins on the other's home field. It's weird. But the Dolphins traditionally do well in the Meadowlands. They do.
You're right. So
I'm picking them. Wow. And I'll tell you why. Dolphins, again, like I said earlier, played an absolute garbage game against the Cowboys. Okay, we only scored 14 points. Penalties were killer. Bad plays. I mean, realistically, they could have won this game if they had played better on offense. Defense had some letdowns, no doubt about it, but the defense only gave up 14 points. They should have won, or 17 points, I should say. They should have won this game. The Dolphins had a team meeting on Monday, and Ndamukong Suh got up and got pretty heated about this team playing smarter, playing better. And I want to think that when he speaks, you're going to listen. So I think the Dolphins are due for one of those bust-out games where they show us how good they can be when they really focus and concentrate. So I like the Dolphins in this game.
I'm taking the Jets. Jets at home.
Have we differed on every game
So far.
Wow, this is going to be moving week, isn't it? Someone's going to be moving up and someone's going to be moving down. All right.
My vote is for the guy in the hoodie.
The guy in the hoodie? Oh, that's you. I thought you were talking about Bill Belichick. I always thought he was the guy in the hoodie. Our next game, Seattle hosting Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, I'll tell you, man, this team, when Roethlisberger's healthy, they can beat just about anybody. And when he's not, well, they can beat teams, but still. But again, going into Seattle, that home field, Seattle, I think, got back on track last weekend. Yeah, I believe they did. They did win last week. I'm trying to remember now. They did win. So I'm going to go with the team at home, and I like the Seahawks to beat the Steelers in this game.
We agree on something.
Wow, there we go.
Even though Seattle has been beaten at home this year, I think that they're starting to put some things together. The win against the 49ers certainly helped. I think they'll pull this one out against the Steelers.
Last game, and this is the Sunday night game, the undefeated New England Patriots going on the road to play at the Peyton Manning-less Brock Osweiler Denver Broncos. I'll tell you, the Patriots, man, this team is a machine. They keep losing players. They just keep rolling out the wins. I've said, and I've told this to you, I really think the Patriots, they psych out their opponents. I really think there are teams that go in and something happens, like play the Patriots, man. We're going to blow this. How are we going to blow this? We're going to blow this, man. And then they blow it.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
Tiger in his heyday.
Yes, that's a great point. I love that. That is a great point. Because people would get psyched out.
Yeah.
Like, it's Tiger, man. I'm going to lose. I can't win. And I think it's the same thing with it's a great comparison.
The Patriots version of the red shirt is the hoodie.
Yeah.
That's
So
the cutoff sleeve.
So here we go. No Peyton Manning. Do the Broncos have a chance? I say they do. Call it crazy. But the gut is going with the Broncos.
Oh,
your winning streak ends this week, New England. It's going down. Wow. And let me tell you why.
These sunglasses.
Let me tell you why. I know, man. I might have to keep wearing these things. If Denver knocks off New England, I am wearing these sunglasses next week no matter what happens, okay? If that's my lone win, I'm wearing these sunglasses next week if New England loses to Denver. Wow. Denver's defense. Well, don't forget about those guys.
I don't forget about them.
And New England's offense is pretty banged up. Tom Brady can't catch the ball by himself, no matter what his wife says, okay? They're banged up. Edelman's out. Amendola's banged up. Gronk is healthy. I'll give you that one, all right? But, you can double-team Gronk. Hell, you could even triple-team him. And I still think, well, they're not going to triple-team him, but they're going to double-team him at least. I think Denver's defense is going to come up with some big plays. They're going to get pressure on Brady. They're going to stuff the run. They're going to clamp down on Gronk. And Brock Osweiler had a solid game last week. And considering the guy has not really played much in the last few years, I think that was important. Kind of got his feet underneath him, kind of got the kinks out. He's going to be running the offense. Obviously, the crowd at Invesco Field is going to be pretty frothy. Okay, very frothy field there. Okay, frothy and frozen. And that's okay.
Is it still Invesco Field?
Invesco Field, Mile High at Invesco Field. I don't know. These corporate sponsors. Anyways, I like Denver in this game. I'm saying it right now. Denver is going to beat New England. Wow. And you're going with the Patriots, right?
Of course.
Of course you are.
Of course I'm going with the Patriots.
Of course you are.
I think that everything evens out here. The Patriots, the one thing we forget about them is that their defense is pretty good too.
True.
And I think really then it comes down to the quarterbacks, and I'm not going against Tom Brady. I think they pull it out.
All right. Well, something? I really got a feeling about this one. This is the game. This is good. Prime time.
This is like Ben Crenshaw in 1999.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I like Denver this weekend. New England is a 3-point favorite, man. Denver's not a home underdog that often. I mean, I would almost say take Denver just to cover the spread, but I'm telling you, they're going to win outright. So, all right, folks, that's it. Hey, have a very safe and happy Thanksgiving. Eat a lot. Enjoy the holiday.
Favorite Thanksgiving dish? Go.
Oh, turkey.
Turkey?
Turkey, man. You gotta love the turkey with gravy. There's got to be gravy. There's got to be plenty of gravy.
I'm a stuffing guy.
And stuffing, too. I love stuffing. I
Love
love potatoes, love rolls. I can skip the cranberries. Don't need the squash. Never mind the green beans. I'm a meat and potatoes man.
Wow.
So, all right, folks. Until next week, enjoy the football. And, hey, all you fellow class of 85ers, I know maybe there's only a couple of you guys watching this. Hopefully I'll see you on Friday. Take care.